As far as the community goes, I feel like tensions have gone higher and increased. I feel like a lot of people are scared to just be seen in public just because they feel like they're going to get discriminated and feel like they're not as much as of a person. A lot of people are saying that people are getting looks and, just getting cold shoulders just because of the way that they look. And I feel like that's been around for a while, but recently, because of the political change, things have gotten a lot harder. People are scared to go grocery shopping. There's a point where I think the day without immigrants, where people weren't supposed to go to work, or they started doing a rally, like a lot of people went, but a lot of people were scared just because they thought that something was going to happen to them. And I feel like that the community itself is generally scared when they shouldn't be, just because of how they look or where they come from. To change things, I feel like our community should be a lot closer, be as like one big family, and if people are being mean to you, you should be kind to them, because that's not what they're going to expect. You should disprove them and not feed into the stereotypes. Definitely try to stay close together and keep pushing through. Sharing your story is very important because a lot of people don't know. For the longest time, I didn't tell anybody about my situation just because it's not something I want to talk about. And I didn't know about it until I was in high school, about my situation. And I guess I found out because I was trying to go to college and I couldn't get in because of my status. However, eventually I became proud of who I am because I was ashamed of that and what people were going to think. But honestly, that doesn't matter because I am who I am and I love being who I am. And sharing my story is very important because it's changed people's perspectives. Like, I have a lot of friends and they never knew that, and they always made stereotypes or stuff like that. But once I shared my story, they started to realize that someone they were talking about me, and they didn't know that. And I've been sharing my story now. I wrote a little article for the New York Times and it got featured, and a lot of people were surprised, and I feel like that's changing their perspective of the stereotype that they have in their mind, because they don't associate it with someone that they know, or it could be a family friend, a neighbor, a coworker. Just by sharing and liking, I feel like we could do a lot more than just sharing something online. Yes, that's gonna get the message across, but what can we do here locally? What can you do to help your neighbor out? You don't know if they're a refugee or an immigrant. You could go to them and ask if they need something, or something were to happen to children, could you look after them? Things like that happen, and you don't know when it's gonna happen, and it'd be great if we could be more supportive about people here in our community, just by offering sugar, your house, your car, anything really. Anything helps. It really does.